Okay, we're back.
Cool, since he's not here, we're not buying horses in a cart, we're gonna walk.
Probably be easier that way anyway. You know how I am with that stuff.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised the original carriage and the two NPCs lived so long.
That was a badass carriage.
Okay. Talon. Let's try this third time. Okay, you guys all turn in for the night. Talon, as you're laying there, you finally drift off to sleep after kind of tossing and turning a bit. You begin to dream. In your dream, you see the following. The spray of the ocean dampens your hair. Off to the starboard, you watch with amazement as a pod of dolphins skip and jump off the ship's wake. You feel a gentle hand on your shoulder and turn to look into the eyes of your mother. She smiles at you and moves her lips, saying something to you, but the only sound you hear is a rhythmic thump of the ship's hull on the blue sea, until you realize the thump you hear is actually the sound of your own heart. Before your eyes, the expression on your mother's face slowly turns from love to horror. The surrounding ship changes. The air is filled with smoke and falling cinders. In slow motion, you see your mother reaching for you, but a hand grips her by the hair, pulling her head back as a gleaming blade descends upon her neck, severing her head. Her body drops away as your eyes are fixed on her head, still gripped by the hair. You watch as the hand releases her hair and the head hits the deck, rolls on its side, eyes still wide and fixed on you. Your eyes drift up, back to the hand, which is now brandishing a dagger. It leaps forward, sinking into your chest. You look down and see a symbol tattooed on the back of the hand as it pulls the dagger free. Your legs go numb, and you collapse to your knees. The hand draws back to plunge the dagger into you again, when the world explodes.
I will wake up
Hang on.
if I can.
Hang on.
Not done.
This is the symbol you see.
Oh.
This is tattooed on the back of the hand that is etched in your mind. When you awake, you are drenched in sweat. You feel actual weakness, like your knees are weak. You can almost feel the wound from the dagger in your chest. You actually sit up, grabbing your chest and looking at the scar that is there. Now, this is the first time that you've actually remembered your mother's face, and it was like crystal clear to you. As you keep breathing, physically take your total your top hit points and subtract 5. Not wounded. Your max hit points. Subtract 5.
Damn, a dream kicked your ass.
Okay.
Okay. So my max is now 25, correct?
Correct.
I'll sit for a few minutes, swing my legs around, light the lantern so, there's light in the room. Once I get my strength back, I'm going to just go downstairs.
Okay. You stumble downstairs and you see that the place is still. Just says he's rebooting back in 5. The place is still. It's looks like it's closing up. You've been asleep for maybe an hour.
A bottle of rum, please.
Are you all right, lad? You look. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Hicktown. Are you all right, lad? You look like you're sick or something.
Bottle of rum, please.
Of course. Here, sit down. The lady takes you by the arm and she kind of sits you down gingerly into one of the bar stools that have not been turned over. She goes behind and pulls a bottle of rum, sets it down, sets a shot glass next to it. Are you all right?
I don't know. I'm just gonna start pouring a glass of rum.
Okay.
So we get back. It's pretty much where I'm gonna stay.
Okay. The rest of you guys, if you want to go ahead and roll perception, you may have heard his screams. See if you wake up. Anybody that rolls perception over, say, 17. Okay. Who got the 23? Modwin or Locke?
Modwin.
Okay. So
The rest of us are sound asleep.
she awakens like the mother hen she is. Everybody else is asleep.
That's perfect, actually.
Yeah, right? Let's see if
She comes
Marikoff-
racing down.
Laura Marikoff could
It-
possibly do
She comes racing down in her slightly see-through nightie.
it. Ew.
Well, she probably
That
go to
is
my-
just
She'd
creepy.
probably go to my room though, right?
I am so disgusted by that.
Well,
Because my first thought is, if she's got that much fur on her face, how much hair does she have everywhere else?
That 70s show, baby. That 70s show.
She, she sticks her head out and she sees him wandering down the stairs.
Talon, are you alright? As she comes out into the hallway as the candlelight silhouette is showing off her furry curves.
So creepy.
It's funny.
She's gonna follow him and rub his
Glad I'm
back.
asleep.
Rub his back in like a tender motherly way, or a give me
Yes,
$5 and I
absolutely.
give you a happy ending way.
No, in a tender motherly way. When you're ready to talk, I'll be here to listen. Excuse me, it's a bit chilly tonight.
Okay. Thank you.
Did you have a nightmare, lad?
I don't want to talk about it.
You know, they say that
Modwin, I don't want to talk about it. And I'll continue downstairs.
Okay.
Grab the rum.
Two things burned into your mind are your mother's face and that tattoo.
Wow.
Modwin goes to Ember's door. Knocks on it.
What?
She's got like the sleep mask on and the little earplugs in, the little frillies on them.
Ember, I'm sorry to wake you up, but your brother, he was screaming, and he will not, he will may talk to me, he may talk to you.
My brother. How did my brother get here? Wait, which one?
Talon,
Oh yeah, right. We don't know if he's my brother. Okay, what do you want me to do?
perhaps care for others?
Tell him the shirt he's wearing is not gay. Reassure him.
Where is he?
He stormed downstairs.
Alright, I'll go down there. Let me get dressed.
User
You
joined your
really
channel.
should get some clothes on, too. Like, really should.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
I get dressed and I head downstairs. Just in
Okay.
clothes, not armor or anything.
Modwin goes back to bed.
When you get downstairs, you can see Talon sitting at the bar. He's got a half empty bottle of rum next to him. He actually, he looks almost physically smaller somehow. Now, again, he's not wearing his armor or anything like that. He's just wearing some night clothes. But to you, it just seems like he's just not quite hurt, but something's different.
I go up and pull up next to him on a stool.
Okay.
You know that's gonna hurt in the morning. And with Modwin's driving, you're probably puking the whole way.
I nod my head. The tears are coming down my face right now. I'm just looking down at the room. Mitch, I want to pull out my book and my pencil, and I want to copy that, or draw that symbol.
Okay. Do you have any kind of artistry or anything?
No, I don't. It's just, I'm just trying to draw it from memory.
What would that be under?
Dex.
Just straight, straight dex roll?
It could be intelligence for memory, Dex to see if he translates it well, investigation.
Yeah, I mean,
Performance?
I could juggle and have the greatest
Yeah, I
deck,
think
but it doesn't mean I can draw.
Well, no, because that's based on charisma. It has nothing to do with art.
That's true.
Unless you're an actor. I would go.
Art
I'll give you a
fine motor
dex
skills?
roll.
It's probably something like investigation.
Why? It'd be fine motor skills or something, right?
Yeah, but it's
yeah, but he's
it's the memory of it.
Yeah, he's got to copy it down. You know. Yeah. Okay. Well, go ahead and give me an investigation roll. We'll see how well you do.
Or it could be insight. You know. Thank you.
Way to go, Dish.
Excuse me. I keep forgetting I'm not.
Just turned our R-rated broadcast into a PG-13. Okay. You get a like a rough
survival.
sketch. Oh yeah, it's survival, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I rolled the wrong one.
Okay. I mean, it's not much different. You draw a rough sketch of what were you drawing, the symbol?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it ring any bells to me?
Once again, there it is. You guys should all have it in your handouts now.
She's like, I have that tattooed on my lower back.
No, I mean, I'm saying I've seen that tattoo before, but I don't know if I can tell from his drawing.
Yeah. Give me a perception roll. Or would it be investigation, Mark? I think perception.
I would probably go investigation for clues. That's what investigation is for.
Okay, then go ahead and investigation. Yeah, you have no clue.
Perception,
Yeah, you have no clue.
But you could argue perception too. Is it something that she notices? You know.
True.
I know the tattoo.
Yeah, it's like you've seen it before, but you can't really remember where you've seen it before.
Okay. What's the picture of? What's familiar?
The man who killed my mom had this tattoo.
Whoa. How do you know that?
I saw her in my dream tonight. I saw her murdered.
I hug him. What a way to get your memory back.
He pretty much just collapses.
Well,
You see the owner. She comes up to you. She says, "Don't worry. You guys go ahead and stay here. It's all right." And she puts out a few candles, puts a couple candles down on the bar in front of you for light, and then she retires.
I'll leave some coins for you for whatever.
She just waves you off.
I'm fine. You can go get some sleep.
Did you see your mom's face though?
I saw it. I saw her murdered.
Okay. Focus on the fact. Okay, I've never. Okay, that's. Don't get me wrong. I can't imagine. But focus on her face. You didn't even know what she looked like before. Just focus on her face, not the bad part. Just the good part. The part of her face.
Mitch, I'll try and sketch it if I can.
Yeah, go ahead.
What do you want for that?
What did we roll last time? Investigation?
Mark, Mitch, investigation?
Yeah, I think it was investigation that we had you roll. Okay.
Yeah, and that would be like a rough. I mean, if
Yeah,
he's looking to like draw or like an artist.
I'm looking to do like a police sketch. I don't know what but I will tell you, I have forgery, so I don't know if that comes into play.
No.
No, there's tools. I mean, there's if you're
tools and
trained with
training,
artist
yeah.
tools, you know, you would use probably your wisdom to create. So if you're not trained in the tool, you're probably just rolling a wisdom for something like that because it's art. It's a craft.
Yeah, I mean, you can draw, but I mean, it's nowhere near. It doesn't look like her. It's just, you can draw a woman's face, but it's not like, detail stuff.
Okay. Understood.
But her face is burned into your mind. I mean, you close your eyes, you can see her.
I'll start describing her. In between my sobs.
Why don't we, maybe when we get to Marikos Village, get somebody to draw it for you? There's a lot of really good artists. If you describe, they can draw for you.
Excellent idea.
And I just shake my head yes.
Alright, we'll do that.
We were looking out over the water and we were looking at dolphins. And she looked down at me and I looked up at her. And then somebody grabbed her by her hair and cut off her head. And he had this symbol on the back of his hand.
Does anything hit you when you're talking about the symbol and I can do anything?
And then he stabbed me here in my chest. And I don't feel good.
You don't look good.
Take another swig of rum.
Is Mitch, when he's talking about the symbol on the hand, does that ring any bells to me then? Since I the symbol looks familiar, but I don't know how.
Go ahead. Give me another investigation roll. Nope.
Boom.
Like I said, it sounds familiar, but you can't quite place it.
Is where the knife hit you in your chest? Do you have a scar there?
I don't know. I'll take a look down at my chest.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, I do. Huh, I never noticed that. Take another drink of rum.
Oh. Okay, we'll
Do
get
you show
a
it to her?
picture.
Huh?
Did you show her the scar?
Yeah.
Okay. As you see it, it looks like whoever it was just a little bit too low to hit his heart. That's probably why he survived. The scar is just below where his heart would be.
Wow. Samara was looking after you that day.
I just nod. Take another deep drink.
Look, we'll get a picture drawn of your mom of the part that you saw when you guys were looking at the dolphins. Not the other part.
Her head
Okay.
sitting there on the side looking at him in horror.
Yeah, not that part.
It's a happy memory.
And then maybe after the ring that we found, my father, maybe he'll know who she is. Most likely he'll know who she is.
I just nod again, like almost unable to speak.
Okay.
Why don't you come get some more, try to sleep. Take the bottle with you.
I just shake my head back and forth. You go, I'm fine.
I'm not leaving you.
And then I kind of just go silent. So if you wanna, unless you have anything else, then
Nope.
you can jump ahead, Mitch.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'll just sit with him until I was there the whole time.
Okay. Do you guys eventually go back to bed?
He gets drunk enough that I drag him back to go sleep. I put him
Okay.
in my bed and I sleep on the floor.
Okay. The next morning
You
guys...
sleep on the floor? I find that hard to believe.
She can be nice occasionally.
You'd probably go sleep in his bed.
Yeah, I probably would. Actually, I go at least steal his pillows and his blankets and stuff from his bed.
You guys arise and head down in the morning, and Talon and Ember are still not down. Talon, you do not heal those 5 hit points.
Okay.
When you guys wake up and head down, as this is before Talon and Ember go down, Modwin, Raven, Marikoth, and Locke, as you guys are sitting around, you see, the usual, and they're congratulating you, thanking you, that sort of thing, and asking you to tell them, hey, how'd you do this, and how'd you kill that orc, and how'd you do that kind of thing. You see a man enter the bar. He's kind of he's dressed more like a noble than he is anything else, but he is wearing a sort of armor, more like a breastplate, some shoulder pad guards. I don't know exactly what they're called, and some like shin pads. But it definitely looks like more of a ornamentation than it is for protection. He is carrying a sword at his hip, but again, it looks more of a decoration thing. He looks like he's worth a lot of money and knows it. He looks over at your table, smiles, and starts heading towards you.
We are not doing another job. We gotta get going.
Friend of yours?
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you. You must be the adventurers who stopped the orc invasion here. Hunted down the orc encampment, destroyed them, and brought them to justice. Am I correct?
Right, we got a bag of ears to prove it.
He looks down. Do you indicate where the bag is, or you just say that?
Just it.
Okay. He smiles, kind of a straight smile, and says, "Wonderful. I have found the right people. Do you mind if I sit with you?"
Make yourself at home. Can we offer anything? I got a little extra bacon here. I'm not usually one to share, but I've had my fill ever since we walked into this place. Delicious food.
Thank you so much for your graciousness and hospitality, but that won't be necessary. He pulls out the seat. He kind of brushes it with his hand, and then sits down. Draws his seat in. He says, "It is wonderful to make your acquaintance. My name is Reginald."
Pleased to meet you, Reginald. My name's Locke.
Raven?
Marikoth.
Jiggles.
He looks at he looks at Locke and Raven and says, "Do I detect a Waterdavian accent there?"
Oh, you hit right on the nose there, sir.
I thought so. I've been there many times myself. If you don't mind, I have a parlay or proposition for you.
Well, I'm all ears. I mean, we're missing 2 of our friends. Should we go get them?
We got lots of ears.
Of course. If you wish to wait for them, I have no problem. I have all day. He smiles. He smiles very kindly.
Perfect. Hey, Modwin, why don't you go get them? As I chuckle. Hey, Will. Actually, no. Let's send Raven. Hey, sis. Think maybe you can go get them?
Sure. I'll head up and go get them.
Some more music.
Am I going to find them en flagranto delicto? Because that'd be creepy.
That would be really creepy, especially since we look so much alike and we're pretty sure we're siblings. Alright,
See-
can you go wake us up?
See, Mitch, I was just getting be jovial again. And bam!
You're welcome. Alright, you guys wake up to the sound of Modwin knocking on the door.
I thought
It's
Raven was
Raven.
going to get us.
Oh, Raven. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We'll take to that much nicer.
don't
Hello?
hear it.
Anyone in there? Actually, I'd probably go to Amber's door first. Not knowing she's not there.
No, we're in my room.
Oh, sorry. Then yeah.
I'll let you in. And I'm fully dressed, but I've been sleeping in my clothes. Hey. Somebody got drunk last night. Bad dreams, really bad stuff. And I kind of nod over to Talon. He remembers his mom getting murdered.
Oh.
So,
That's...
yeah, I don't know what kind of hangover he's going to have today. You want to wake him?
Yeah, there's some really flashy guy downstairs
Oh,
wanted to talk to us.
okay. Thought we were going to Barakoff's today.
That's what I thought, but, you know, everybody's eating still, so who knows?
Will you help me wake him up?
I go nudge Talon. Wait, you awake? Good morning. It is another beautiful day.
He kind of looks paler than you normally. There's something off about him.
Okay,
You
I'll get up.
okay? You look like more than a hangover.
That's what I thought too. He looked like that last night when I first saw him, before he was drunk.
Maybe we should get Modwin to look at him.
I'll start trying to get up, Mitch.
Okay. You're pretty hungover.
Come on, we'll get you some water and Modwin to look at you. Raven's right. There's something wrong that's not just drinking too much.
I'm gonna pull the book out again, Mitch, and take a look at that symbol.
Okay.
What's that?
When you do, I mean, all the memories of that vision flood back to you.
What's that? Do I recognize the symbol from anything?
No.
Okay.
It's almost like Talon's trying to speak, but he can't. His lower jaw starts quivering. Just kind of looks over at Amber.
Alright, I put my arm around him and say, do you need a minute?
I nod my head yes.
Okay. We'll go downstairs. You come when you're ready, okay?
He shakes his head again, yes.
Alright, I give him a hug. Say, you need anything? We're here. Want me to send Modwin up to check you out?
No.
Okay.
I'll be fine.
And, I'll go downstairs, and on my way down, I'll pause by wherever Modwin's sitting and whisper in her ear that she might want to check out Talon. He doesn't look good.
Aye, he seemed to have a rough night last night. I heard him screaming. I went to talk to him, and he didn't want to talk to me, so I woke Ember.
Yeah, he had a rough night, but he looks worse than that.
Well, once he apologizes. Just kidding. Thanks, Dish.
Sorry, I keep thinking I'm muted.
You're not. Okay. So Ember, you descend and you can see this this man sitting at the table. He's a regular human. He looks about mid-age. He's dressed in noble finery. You notice immediately that he is not a noble himself, but a representative. Almost like if your father were to send someone to talk for him, this would be the man.
Interesting. I sit down and kind of nod at him. Hello, my name's Ember.
Wonderful to meet you, Ember. My name is Gerald.
Gerald. So who are you an emissary for?
Good eye. I represent my lord. He is his name is Baron Deauville. He has heard of your exploits and wishes to offer you a job or a proposition, so to speak. I have been sent to basically inquire if you're able to help.
I look over at everybody because I'm pretty sure we were supposed to be going to the village so we could save Waterdeep, but I'm not going to say that.
Gerald, we're planning on going to the High Forest today. Leaving here and heading towards the High Forest.
Well,
I don't know.
That is most fortunate because my lord, his task lies within the High Forest itself. You would be killing two birds with one stone, so to speak, as he smiles at each of you and kind of chuckles a bit.
What kind of job is it? And how did he hear of us?
Word of your deeds has spread far very fast.
Insight.
Go for it.
Mitch, 15 minutes later, I'll come down.
Okay.
But when I'm coming down.
It's possible.
22?
It's possible. Is that the detect bluff or whatever roll now?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay. He seems like he's telling the truth. He's not being dishonest with you.
Okay, I'm gonna. He seems. I don't know. Never mind. Go ahead.
If you would just, I know it's just a little bit out of your way, but it's less than a day's ride from here. If you would please be my lord's guest, he would like to speak with you. I have 2 carriages waiting outside, and to whisk you away.
Carriages, huh?
Carriages.
I told you, carriages are the way to go.
Sis, we're important now.
Which way will we be traveling, sir?
Well, my lord's keep lies to the north, but the ultimate goal lies within the High Forest. If you guys are, I'm sorry, he didn't say guys. If you wonderful people are headed that way, this is exactly on your way. Please, my lord can explain it better than I. I've just been sent to see if you would join me.
Could you give us a
Talon,
moment so we could converse?
I'm sorry, Mark, what did you say?
Could you give us a bit of time that we could have a little conversation?
Absolutely. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I will be outside if you decide to join me. And he stands up,
Sure,
he
just give
nods
us a
to
few
each
minutes.
of you. He smiles, says, it is nice to make all of your acquaintances. And he exits the bar.
Wow.
Does the Baron
We're
ring a bell
famous.
to me at all?
Well, he was a right proper chap. What was he, sis?
What was that, Ember?
Very flashy.
Does the Baron's name ring a bell at all?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Not to this
Someone-
I'm
character.
surprised we're so well known,
It
but
does.
sounds like we are.
I'll grab some bread, Mitch.
Okay.
But I wonder why we're so
down
well
as you
known.
see this man. He sits up. He says the last few words. He nods, smiles at everyone, and then he leaves. As you see them kind of watch him go out and then start talking amongst themselves. At that point, at that point, you join the table.
Okay.
Do we really have time to deal with this?
That's my concern.
You guys do realize that the first thing we sought out to do was to try to gain experience and things, tools, weapons to help us fight what we've got to fight. Because we've seen it, right? I mean, we're only a few weeks removed from. I'm only a few weeks removed from the city sewers at this point.
Not only
Any
that,
kind of
what
work
you
we can
saw
find
took
on our
place over
way.
Years, she said.
Anything we can do along the way, that's going to help us in the end. Yeah, I mean that's what we need to be doing.
No, he's right. We've got to get better with our weapons and our magic and everything else to be able to go against these.
I mean, going and seeing the elves is a priority. Of course it is. But I mean, we all know this thing ain't going to happen overnight.
I understand. Every day we delay, that bitch gets stronger, her hold gets tighter, Doris becomes more endangered, Waterdeep comes in.
Right, and we got to make sure that when we fight it, we are capable and have the right tools to be doing it. I mean, it's one thing.
Locke?
It's one thing to kill a couple ogres. I mean, but we saw a sky full of dragons.
Yeah, I'm thinking we can't do dragons yet.
Do you really believe it'll benefit?
I don't know. We gotta hear what he has to say. I mean, Sis makes a good point. How the hell are we so well known already?
We did
Yeah.
stop an invasion.
Yeah,
Yeah, but here,
Yeah, but that was a couple days ago.
yesterday.
I am in agreement. How?
No, it's been about 3 days now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it does seem odd that we would be well known enough that they're also going to be able to find us.
Yeah, because are we well known for this here that happened a few days ago and how to hear so quickly? Or are we now known for the fact that, whatever Brotherhood dagger thing is looking for us?
I would think we would be known for saving the village if the man is a baron. Probably owns lands around here.
He said he's a day away, right? So word can travel that fast. So my hope is
Okay.
that rather than they know where we are, because I really don't want to think about that, Sis.
Well, that's what I'm worried about.
Well, if we're gonna go,
Yeah.
let's go.
Now I'm worried about it too. It's always good you're trying to look out for us.
No metagaming.
Of course, Carl.
Well, if we're gonna go, let's go.
I mean, with a name like Baron DeVille, I mean, he sounds right and proper too. I mean, I'm sure he's not an ogre magi in disguise or anything.
Hold on. Hold on. Go over to the bar.
Okay.
Barkeep.
Oh, how you doing tonight? Well, I can't do the
Hey,
game
good
accent.
morning.
Work
For
stuff.
this too.
What do you know about Baron DeVille?
Oh, the Baron? I know he owns some land up north of here, but he doesn't have quite as much pull here as he does in other lands. Mainly deals in mining.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, here, give this to your friend there, and she gestures towards Talon. He was a wreck last night, and she puts down a tray full of sweet buns.
Put him down. Put him down in front of Talon.
Okay.
The bartender.
I'll just nod and take one.
Whatever. Let's go. If we're gonna go, let's go. Burning daylight.
We're not done breakfast. Look at that plate. That looks delicious.
There's still bacon.
I'll take one and then push it towards the others.
Okay.
If you insist, thanks.
Yeah, they are delicious.
Thank you.
I got
So
her
good.
and give her a couple gold pieces and tell her thank you for everything.
Her eyes go wide. No, this is way too much. You can't be paying us this.
No. You can't tell me you can't use it for something, and everything you did was kind, so thank you very much.
Well, thank you. Anytime you all come back, you have a place here. You guys head outside?
Go get our stuff, and then yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go back up, grab my stuff, and head out.
Okay, you guys grab all your stuff. As you head out, you can see that there's two large carriages outside, as well as Gerald. He's standing there. His eyes brighten, and his smile comes back to his face as he sees you walk out the door. He starts walking up and says, "Wonderful. Have you decided to join me?"
Yes, we have. Thank you for your offer.
Moden, we should go get the cart and take him with us.
Yes, that's a good idea.
All right.
I go with Modwin.
Is that me, or is Marikoff been in a bad mood?
He's been very grumpy lately. Maybe we should smile at him. I turn and give Marikoff a smile like, "Hi!"
Me too.
I just look at you like,
Like we're crazy. Gotcha.
yeah, gee,
Well, that didn't help.
trying to save the world here. Worried about sweet buns.
Okay.
They're really good sweet buns.
You guys
I nod.
purchase your cart and your horse, and then tie it to the back of the carriage. You guys can all fit in one carriage, or you can fit comfortably in two carriages. It's up to you.
I'll just grab one and climb up in.
Okay.
And we'll go in the fun carriage, the other one.
Yes.
Kind of glare at them. And
I'll
like,
go with Talon.
Talon.
Okay.
I'll go with Talon.
So Talon and Marikoff are in the back one. Anybody join them, or?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So Ember. Anybody else?
I go with Locke.
Okay.
And then
So Locke,
Modwin's got
Modwin,
our
and Raven are in the front carriage.
No,
Oh, God.
Modwin's got our horses and stuff that we bought.
Oh, Modwin, maybe you should go with Talon and check him out while you're,
No, she's be with our horses and our
No, they're tied to the back. They'll just be dragged along.
No, Talon doesn't look well. He looks sunken and fragile.
Maybe we should go with him in
I'll
case
get my
he's-
oils and make sure he is okay.
I hate Raven right now.
Alright. So
I give them a thumbs up like, have fun!
So Locke and Raven are traveling with Gerald in the first one, and the rest of you guys are in the second one.
Oh, God.
Oh, we're chatting up his ear, man. We're talking about everything.
So, like, what's the place we're going to, like? What's Barrendeville like?
How you
Look at
address
two
the
nobles that could
Baron.
talk to him in a different carriage, and the two of you are like kids in a candy store.
Yep. He's just gonna
What
get
is-
out of that going,
He's
oh my
very-
god, my ears.
He's very no. He's very patient. He's very pleasant. He tells you that you're going to the keep is called Iron Branch Keep. The Baron is addressed as my lord, and you don't have to bow before him because his throne is on a raised dais, so you're below him as it is. He kind of instructs you guys in the proper way to address a noble. He tells you that the Baron owns lands to the north. He owns a quarry where they mine some silver, sometimes gold and precious gems.
So he makes his own money. He digs it up in the ground.
Yes.
I didn't know you could do that.
Tells you,
Hey,
well,
what is
the
this
Baron
seat
came
made out
across
of? Is this velvet?
Yes. Nothing but the best. Nothing but the best.
Hey, I've got an out of character question
Yep.
for my character.
Yep.
Because I would be trying to teach Talon this on our way there. How I would know how to address the Duke and all that, correct?
Baron.
Overall.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Just
I'm
say
just
your,
teaching Talon
just
how to
say
do that
your
on the way there.
lord and give him a little
Yes,
bow.
my lord, and they like to be their egos fluffed up. And if
Yeah.
I'm telling Talon all this way, he's probably ignoring me, but.
Outside of the city of Waterdeep, it's like this guy is kind of he's pretty much on par with your father as far as nobility goes. So you know he's due respect.
Well, I don't know him, do I, Mitch?
Not personally, no.
I heard of him.
Go ahead and give me an investigation. Maybe you have. No, you haven't heard of this guy.
Never heard of him. But that doesn't mean much.
No.
I say yeah, but that doesn't mean much.
So we're just gonna go that he's the typical kind that telling that they want their ego fluffed. Make sure you always say Lord. You're always super polite.
Okay.
But don't take any shit from him. If you're ever gonna take this mantle, being a noble, accepted there. If you are related to Ember here, and you are one of the sons, you gotta kind of start what it means to.
Because my
Breaking up,
father's a
Dish,
pretty.
breaking up, Dish.
I agree with
Better.
Maricott.
Yeah, I mean, or you can just say screw it and not take your decision, dude. I'll have your back.
Talon's just nodding his head.
Because my father's a pretty big deal. As you know,
What? I can't hear anybody. Dish is breaking up. Kelly sounds like she's like far away.
Is that better for
Is it
me?
just there? You go.
Yes.
Is it just me or is it everybody?
I don't know. I was with the mic cord, so my.
Oh, okay.
Am I better now?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so my father's a pretty, he's pretty higher up there. And so, yeah, Maricott's right. Your stance, though, is sort of polite and proper, but
Nope.
you don't say crap.
We're losing you again at the end.
Okay. I'm good.
Okay. We're coming up on our next break, so we're going to go ahead and take our break, and then you guys will arrive at Iron Branch Keep.
I'm gonna reset up my thing real quick so that you guys can hear me better.
Okay.
User left your channel. User left your channel.